We here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, stepsisters and brothers, first, second, third, fourth, fifth cousins, your aunt, your uncles, your aunties, heck, man, your grandparents, yo, your pets, yo, your neighbors, your enemies, yo, your schools, your colleges, to your homes and cars, all your possessions. Hey, your state, your country, the oceans, the mountains, the hills and the valleys, the moons and the stars. Yo, to everybody who tuned in today, no matter where you are in this world, you could have been anywhere else, but you came out here to join the mighty new legal and the general. This is Di-RRec Gaming. And for that, we are truly, truly humble and gracious that you guys are tuning in. Yo, we rep the Xbox community by choice, and it's a great community to represent. We love it. We also love the true gamers that grace their joysticks or their Joy-Cons or their controllers or their VR headsets or the arcade sticks, the retro consoles all the way up to their current consoles, whatever type of gamer that you are, thank you for coming out, man. Yo, General, it's a very exciting day, man. We've been, hey, man, it's been a long last week for me, bro. I've been moving, got into a new house. Internet's good.
You've been Mr. U-Haul, man, but it's all good, man. Be back at it. You know what I'm saying? Bad habit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. Let's tear it up.
We in our bad habit mode, y'all. We about to tear it up. General, here's the golden mic, man. It's been a long week. I know you got a lot to say, bro. So you going out first, man. Here's the mic. Have at it. Salute, Xbox community. We here.
Yeah. Xbox community. Xbox fans. The Xbox Country Club, where y'all at with y'all green jackets? We are here, baby, and we back, and we here to speak on a lot of things because I feel like what you think you know, but you don't know. And you know when you come to Di-RRec Gaming, we give it to you real. We don't chase articles, and we don't chase clout, and we don't chase what the next YouTuber say. You come here for real gaming discussion, uncut, unraw. You know what I'm saying? 100% grade A, real gaming discussion. We don't care what doing this and that. We don't care this and that. We here to give it to you right.
Shout out to my man, Second Man 101 in the building here to represent us, man. What's good, Second Man?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? But yo, so check it. All right, so here we go. We're going to talk about this Halo thing, right? We're going to talk about, honestly and brutally honestly, I think a lot of the hardcore gamers are going to agree with me and New Legal, but then there are going to be some people that might say, yo, that's not fair, but it's just an honest take. So, all right, so let's just get into it. So it's coming out that everywhere, this is not me making up something, pulling pie in the sky, it's coming out that we're probably going to receive Halo Infinite 2022, 2 years from now, okay? And what's probably going to happen is Halo Infinite is going to be made only for the Series X technology, which it should have been in the first place. Me and New Legal had many discussions about this. This is your flagship. This is your Ferrari. This is your Lamborghini. This is the reason why people buy into the Xbox brand. It should look its best, feel its best, sound its best, direct ray tracing, the mesh shading, the VRR, 4K, 8K, whatever it needs to be.
Talk to him.
If it's Halo, it needs to look the best. And not let some kid in pajamas outshine it. So, what I got to say is this. Halo needs to be on Series X, 12 teraflops. You understand me? SSD, running at 100%. You understand? And it's already come out that when that Xbox Series X, when that rectangle box is going to be in your living room, or it's going to be in your game, whatever, your gaming shelves and whatever it's going to be, right? When it's clocking all the way, it's 13 teraflops. 13. When everything's running and all the pistons is pumping and now the engines is firing, it's going to be running 13 or almost 13 teraflops. Now I'm telling you, if this is the flagship, if this is the mother load, then you need to make that exclusively for the hardware. And you're not going back on your promise. You're not going back on your promise because Matt B, Phil Spencer, and Aaron Greenberg, they already said that they're going to cut support for Xbox S and Xbox One X in 2 years. In 2 years, it's going to be Series X and Lockhart, I guess it's going to be called Xbox Series S, right? That's where you're going to have to upgrade. That's where you're going to have to step up. We cannot put next-gen games on old technology. It's not right.
Speak so on. Come on, man. Speak on it.
You can't have a beautiful girl come in your house or your apartment with a bad dress on, with some pumps on, her hair done, and you feed her McDonald's. It's not
Kool-Aid,
right.
What Kool-Aid on her lips? She ain't even got Mac Mom. She got Kool-Aid on her. Fruit punch on her lips.
Exactly. So Halo Infinite by 343, because I hear all the talk. I hear all the little rumors that's going around. I seen the little punk article that IGN put up talking about, oh, there's problems going on at 343. No, it's not. The problem is that they're trying to fit it on Xbox One and Xbox S, and they can't do it. That's the problem. That's the only problem. So they need to take 2 years, get it right, get it tight, and when you come out swinging, you come out swinging hard. So if you're going to come out in 2022 with Halo Infinite, it better blow us away. Period. Because there's no excuses now. And then, to add to that, what I'm hearing is that they're going to make Halo Infinite on xCloud. And basically, you'll go to your phone, you'll go to your tablet, and you can play that version of Halo Infinite. But the real deal, the bleeding off the screen, the watching every detail, watching the metal of Master Chief, the shine, the bullets coming through your TV, everything blowing up in your face. Oh my God.
You getting me home, General?
It's on Series X. It's on Series X. Sorry. It's got to be on Series X.
Yo, I'm getting in here. He didn't hype me up. Give me the mic. Give me the mic.
Got to be on Series X. Forza Motorsport got to be on Series X. You understand?
Get it from him.
Hellblade. Hellblade got to be on Series X. It does not need to be on last-gen technology. It is time to move on, ladies and gentlemen. It is time that we put our best foot forward. You can't please everybody. You can't satisfy everybody. It's not possible. Our best
He's taking the mic. He's taking the mic. He won't let me have it.
Need to be on the damn Series X.
General, listen. I told everybody it's time to invest. Get your tissue out. Get your towels. Get your paper towels. Whatever you need to wipe your face with. The time for next generation is now. We don't have to have every single third-party game that comes out on Xbox made for you because you don't progress. That's the beauty. Now watch this. Oh, no legal. You're being so hard on them. No, I'm not. Wait a minute. I love y'all. So wait a minute. Let me finish.
Go ahead, brother.
You have something beautiful. You have your past consoles. But wait, it gets better. What if you trade them in and you get the Series X, which is a reality thing that we do. So that's good. But watch this. There's a thing called Xbox, right? And all throughout our history as Xbox gamers, what do we do? What do we do? We save them games. And those certain games come along with us. So we're never truly just ultimately punished. But something beautiful has emerged. Something beautiful. I had to get my wife up out of here. Beautiful up out of here. Something beautiful has happened within the Xbox community. It's called Game Pass. Now there's no reason. There's no reason for you to be crying about, I don't have these games. Because now all you have to do is buy the console. The games are given to you.
There you go. There you go.
So we don't need Halo Infinite trying to run on no OG Xbox One, on no Xbox One S, not even on no Xbox One X. Listen.
Or Xbox Fat. Even the Xbox Fat. Yeah, none of that.
The era of that word Xbox One, I'm done with that. I don't even want to, I can't wait for the day where I don't have to say Xbox One again. I don't want to say it. I'm ready for Fable. I'm ready for Hellblade 2. I'm ready for Halo Infinite. I'm ready for Cyberpunk 2077, General. I'm ready for Forza Motorsport. General. And I don't want to see them games watered down.
Woo! All right, brother.
Oh!
Tell him. You tell him.
I don't want to see any of my glorious games watered down. That is doing an injustice.
I got two for you. I got two for you. You're gonna like this. How about that? How about that Gears 5 looking better on Series X than PC at 120 frames per second, baby? Woo!
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. How about that Gears Tactics fully optimized for the Series X with a 40-hour campaign based on Caitlin's father's story? Woo! Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. Yeah.
I told everybody, right? Invest, man. Listen, it's time to invest. You have to learn to do it. Put some money back. Look, man, the TVs I've been preaching this, haven't I, General? I've been preaching. The TV, the reason why the TVs haven't came out, y'all, is because the gaming industry is influencing them. You don't have to get this year's TV. You don't have to get last year's TV. Wait and stack your money up because the true versions of these TVs are coming, and they're coming for the Series X and the PlayStation 5. People, they're coming for the next gen. They're not being made for this gen. So it makes no sense.
Yep.
You're not going to play these games the way they want to be played and the way they're supposed to be made with old technology, people. Like, it comes, look, since 2013 till now, you've had 4 versions of Xbox One. Let it go. You had the OG Xbox One. You had the mighty Xbox One S. Then you had the mighty Xbox One X. And on top of that, you had the all digital Xbox One.
The Sade version. The Sade version. Sweetest taboo. All right.
Facts. 4 consoles. It's time to go.
Yep.
We don't need to sit here and keep trying to hold back. Listen, Game Pass is here, people.
Yeah,
you are getting it's real, man. We gotta listen. I feel, look, man. When I say I feel sorry for 343, not in a way that I feel sorry for them as developers, not in that kind of way. Yeah. But I feel sorry in the fact that they actually listen to whiners. They actually listen to lames and half-breeds. Yeah. They actually listen to that. Because the half-breeds that claim they got all these consoles, their best interest isn't for Xbox.
It's not.
They just yapping and flapping. It's bumping them gums. They're not, General.
No.
And you know, for them to sit up here and not understand Because General, you planted some jewels, and I know you're gonna keep planting. I know I cut you off.
I got one more.
But
I got one more. I got one more. I'm gonna break the ring on this one. I'm gonna break the ring on this one.
Let me finish this one real quick.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna let you bomb because I know you ready. I took the mic from you, but you about to hit me, so I gotta give it back to you.
Yeah.
They it's like they sending apologies for what? Look, man, this is why I'm glad Di-RRec Gaming put us up, man. They believed in us. Di-RRec Gaming believes in us, and it believes in the true Xbox community. It has to be told. We have to let them know, y'all. Like we've been saying, use whatever platform you have, social media platforms, whatever you have. Speak the truth to them. Let them know we don't want it. Look, Sony has no problem telling their fan base, you got to come to PlayStation 5. You trying to carry that PlayStation 4, all them games over here? Nope. You're going to have to learn that some of these games are just not going to go back for you. They're not meant to go back for you. We have to have something that's going to establish the Series X, y'all. And there's nothing wrong letting them know that. Listen, we get it, right? Microsoft wants to save the universe. We get it. But there's something about this gaming culture. It's something about the roots of the gaming culture that they have to understand. We are who we are, and we love what we do. You cannot take the culture out of gaming and expect things to go right. This thing that happened with Halo is a direct light being shined on a subject that I've been saying. Listen, at some point, and listen, a lot of the Xbox fans, some of them been saying this. People take it the wrong way, but I'm going to repeat them because we talk from the streets, right? Microsoft has to get a little aggressive and understand, listen, and have a little faith in their consumers. We are coming. If you say what you say, that you're not concerned about if PlayStation is going to outsell us, then act like it. General, take the mic.
Okay, so basically on that note, what I was going to say is that Microsoft, what they wanted to do, and I'm pretty much, me doing my homework, they wanted to roll everything out 2 years later. But like you said, Halo really kind of stuck their pipe, kind of got in their way, because it showed them early that, we really cannot put this on last gen technology, what we're trying to do. So they basically had to delay Halo. But the whole thing I wanted to say is this, right? We keep going back and forth with these idiots. We keep going back and forth with these YouTubers. We keep going back and forth with these lames, these kids that never got dates, these punks that sat at the cafeteria table eating applesauce and brownies and doing math homework. They never sat with the cool kids. And you can't sit with us now. So if you left us, you won't need to come back. We don't want you back. But let's say this. So all these articles come out saying that, the PS5 is going to outsell the Xbox Series X. A survey said 84% of people wants to buy a PS5. Well. Isn't that special? Because our head guy, Optimus Prime, Phil Maximus Spencer, came out and said, I don't care. He said, I don't care. He said, I don't care if the PS5 outsells us. We got our hands in so many things. He said, we got our hands in so many things. He said that. He said that. He said that. Yes, he did. He said that. He said, we got our hands in so many things. And he said, we changed our business plan. And that business plan is no more our vision. And New Legal, you said it. Their vision is Game Pass. So, let's just go a little rumorville here. So there's going to be some Game Pass announcements coming up. We don't know when. But possibly it could be these. Possibly EA, which is no longer EA Access, they turned it to EA Play. possibly all of EA's games are coming to Game Pass. So that would be the first publisher on Game Pass. On top of that, another rumor is kind of heating up. Sega would be another publisher that would put all their titles on Game Pass.
Did you say Sega Man 101? Did you say Sega Man 101? Oh, Sega. Oh, my bad, Sega. My bad.
Right. We're talking Sega Master System games, Genesis games, Dreamcast games, and Saturn games. So, and you know, Microsoft has a great partnership with Sega. So that would, you know what I'm saying, supposedly it might be either one of those, but there's a publisher coming to Game Pass. On top of that, Game Pass is now over 16 million. So you can look
at it. Where'd you get that from? You lying now.
Nah,
see, why you gotta start lying?
Nah, man. Nah. Game Pass is over 16 million. You can look it up. You know what I'm saying? The information is out there. Microsoft is Game Pass. And I think I need every Xbox fan to understand. Old and young and new. Okay? Microsoft wants to be the Amazon Netflix of gaming. They are about gaming services. We have to get out of this mentality where we go back and forth with these chumps on podcasts and YouTube and going in Twitter and going in DMs. We have to get out this mentality of console wars.
Smell somebody getting tired of the console wars?
Nah, I'm talking about making money 3 ways instead of making money 1 way. So,
okay. My bad.
I put my games on mobile, which is xCloud. I also give people choice. Now, here's a real punch to the gut. You really think that Xbox Series X is going to be $600?
Nah, man.
No, not even. Not even on your life. Check this out. Microsoft is making so much money.
$4.99, man. Remember, I'm holding my bet down. $4.99. If I'm right, you owe me a Series X. You at $3.99. If you right, I'm getting.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be $400. I'm telling you, I stand on my soapbox. The Xbox Series X will be $400. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you right now. If it's not $400, if it's not
$4.99, baby.
If it's so if it's $500,
the Lockhart is your price, but I'm going with the Series X.
The Lockhart will be $299. But I'm telling you right now. Phil Spencer, Matty B, and that whole team, they're gonna undercut Sony however they got to. They want to take out the market. So now check this out. You'll have Series X. You'll have Series X packages with no controller, right? So you cut the price right then and there. You'll have a Series X with a controller. You'll have a Lockhart, right? Just the Lockhart, right? No controller. Or you have a Lockhart or Xbox Series S with the controller. You see, Microsoft is going to give gamers options which other companies don't. You understand? Now, all our controllers, all our headsets, all the things that we have, they go forward with the next generation system. They're not going to make you spend and buy another joystick. They're not going to make you buy another headset. They're not going to make you do like the other companies do. You understand? That's how they cut the price. So you're talking about, realistically, you're talking about a Series S or a Lockhart at $250. Or you're talking about an Xbox Series X 12 teraflop monster at $399. And maybe if they take the controller out, $350. They can go anywhere they want to. You know what I'm saying? But every Xbox gamer got to understand they got a new vision, man, and it's working.
Right.
Let me take a Game Pass moment.
Well, hell yeah, it's working. You said 16 million. That's ridiculous, man.
Right. So let me take a Game Pass moment just to prove my point. For every person born in the 80s and every person that's coming up in the 90s, you need to play Battletoads. That is a love letter to arcade kids. That is a love letter to people that love zany, over the top, fun, and absolutely an incredible arcade game. And it is a Xbox game. It is Xbox's personality, and that's what me and New Legal always talked about, where Xbox has an identity. You want to play an Xbox game? Play Battletoads. The humor, the action, the
Stop lying.
hand drawn art is absolutely some of the best I've ever seen. If I ever said a game looked like a Saturday morning cartoon, it looks like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Now that's facts. That's
and real
facts.
talk. And real talk,
Yeah.
the writing is so good. Di-RRec Studios, salute to them, man. They did an incredible job, right? An incredible job. Yo, they should have, basically, honestly, Microsoft should make their own spinoff or their own cartoon, or as far as what Battletoads is. But Battletoads is just insane fun. Now, I agree with New Legal, and I did some homework. So the complaint is that it didn't come with online co-op. With Di-RRec Studios, they said they're working on it. They said they are working on it, and they'll give us more updates when it's done. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be done in a couple of months, because remember, we still are in the pandemic. So putting something like that together, and Di-RRec Studios is a small team, but at the same time, I believe the online co-op is coming. But Battletoads is an example in Game Pass of just a game that's just fun, right? It's mid-tier, right? It's not a AAA, quadruple A, right? It's not on the level of Halo or Gears, whatever, but it's a fun game, and it's on Xbox. So what's so interesting is that Battletoads sits at a 77 Metacritic from what I see, right? But there are people playing with their kids again as far as games on the couch. There are kids who sat in the back room and they're playing this game with their dad, or even the mothers joining in, because you can play 3 players at the same time, and it's just silly, over the top fun. You understand? And that's the type of games and variety that Xbox wants to do. And you have to understand, Microsoft, they're giving you everything. So, and check this out. Microsoft is getting approached by PC companies, right? Or they're going to PC companies, and they're trying to get these games that are only on PC. And those PC companies are saying, yeah, because, yo, you know what I'm saying? You got the power, and we don't want to make no shortcuts. So there's a game called Martha is Dead. It's a horror game, right? And it's coming out 2021. I'll share this story with you because you can read about it. You know what I'm saying? You can actually go and read about it. Sony approached this company for Martha is Dead, and that company said no to them for the PS5 because they don't want to take any shortcuts. And then when Microsoft actually approached them, they went with Microsoft because the Series X has the power to run it and even more. You have to understand what the Series X is. This is not a console for your brother, little brother. It's not a console for your little sister.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it. That's right.
It's for that Fast and Furious Vin Diesel. I'm talking Darth Vader sticking a lightsaber through Michael Jackson's Smoke Criminal hat system.
Damn.
Series X is not to be played around with. Series X is the gooch. If you remember Different Strokes, and you my age and New Legal age, Series X is the gooch. The invisible bully, baby. Series X is not to be played with. You understand? Series X is serious. We don't want Mario next to it. We don't want Spider-Man Morales next to it. Series X is a Lamborghini of all consoles because it's never been done before. And now developers are coming out talking about it. And also we're hearing the multi-plats look better on it. We're hearing that even the first-party games are coming, look insane. And people are blown away behind the scenes as far as seeing how the Series X run. Here's another little tidbit for my Xbox fans. This little game called Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's getting 10 out of 10s and 9s out of 9s, 4 out of 5s and 5 out of 5s. Phil Smith said that's going to be at the Series X launch. So that flight simulator game with the lifelike graphics, screw open world, it's using the whole world where you can land a plane at your house if you want to. Yo, that's going to be at launch. What I'm saying is to my Xbox gamers is variety. We're going to a generation of variety. And you have to understand variety is a good thing. For years, Xbox has been known as the shooter box, the bro box, the bro shooter, the racer. They don't want to be that no more. They're going to make those games. Don't get me wrong. You still got Crossfire X coming. You got Gears Tactics coming. I'm sure they're going to make a Gears 6, right? Halo Infinite is coming. So your shooters are going to be there, man. Scorn is a shooter, right? That's that alien looking game. So, and that's going to look amazing. Microsoft is about variety, man, right? They're about variety. And we have to understand that's what they're about with Game Pass. No different than when you go on Netflix, you got your favorite TV series, maybe it's Stranger Things, maybe it's Umbrella Academy, right? But then, you know what? Let me check out this Jamie Foxx joint called Power. It's variety, man. We have to have variety as Xbox gamers, man. We have to also enjoy the variety, man. And also, Game Pass keeps you with different type of games. It's going to have its AAA games. They're locking down third parties. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, that's what Microsoft vision is. It's variety. They want gaming for everybody, man. That's their vision. It's
so,
not
General,
the box anymore. It's just not the box anymore.
What kind of games you been playing, man? Because listen, I've been behind, y'all. Like, horribly since I moved, man. I'm tired. Like, man, I've been so tired, bro. Like, you know how it is when you're moving, right? There's no more friends, no more families. Nobody knows you. Everybody's disappears. Everybody throws down the smoke screen. So I've been moving a lot. But, man, I've been hearing that Xbox been dropping some jewels here lately, man. There's some games that some of us, would probably never play if it wasn't for Game Pass. But because Game Pass is here, man, people are dipping and dabbing, man. Can you give the audience some games, man, that you've been playing or that you've liked or that just popped up and you was like, oh man, look at this.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, hey, like I said, man, that Battletoads is absolutely amazing. Man, I've never laughed at a game. I mean, I'm talking about with tears in my eyes. That game is so funny, like an actual Saturday morning cartoon, but the action is nuts, right? The action is nuts. It's challenging too. You're just not gonna walk through it like it's an easy piece of cake. It still has that Battletoad challenge. But another game they dropped, if you like Mario type games, if you like Mario type games and Mario 64 type games, is new Super Lucky Tales. Now, I had the pleasure of owning the original Lucky Tale.
Man, and you used to tell me about that game, man. Yeah, you were telling me about that game.
I thought it was cool. But new Super Lucky Tales is a much better game. The graphics is off the chain, man. They redid the graphics. The fluidity is better. He moves better. There are, like I said, there are some level designs that's added to the levels, and it's pretty much the same game, but it's more polished. But if you like Mario type games like Mario 64 and Mario Odyssey, games like that, open world, more fantasy. I mean, he's a cute little fox, man. It's a good time if you like platformers, man. New Super Lucky Tales is amazing. All right. Another game I've been messing with, Dark Pictures, Man of Medan. That's really good. If you like the whole interactive story and things like that, it's pretty scary. I get a kick out of it playing in the dark with my headphones. Because gaming is about immersion. So, you know what I'm saying? Dark Pictures, Man of Medan, that's a good one for Game Pass. Dark Side of Genesis is a great Twitch shooter. It is the prequel to the Dark Side of series. If you did play Dark Side of 1 and Dark Side of 2, and of course they just put out Dark Side of 3, I think a year ago. So Dark Side of Genesis is a good Twitch shooter. It's a up-down horizontal, kind of an overview perspective, but it's telling the story of Darksiders. If you're a fan of Zelda and Minecraft, The Tourist is really good. It's a cool role-playing game. You end up on this vacation island with all these secrets and all these different treasures and all these little challenges that you got to do. But my baby is Yakuza 2 Kiwami. It is just a tour de force of kick-ass action. It's a darker story. It's more polished graphically. I noticed that the graphics are better in Yakuza Kiwami 2. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is a really, really good game. If you like Yakuza, I'm gonna say that. Like, if you like Yakuza, Yakuza Kiwami is really good. So there's a part 1 and part 2. I just got finished beating part 1. I'm playing part 2 now. And also there's another cool game called Neon Abyss. If you like, shall we say, platformers, kind of like a shooter, it's kind of zany and off the wall, but Neon Abyss is really good. Yeah, man, Game Pass just got games, man. Games, and more games and games and games. And also, if you are a Final Fantasy fan, the classic Final Fantasy VII is in Game Pass, man. It's in Game Pass.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
You know what I mean?
I actually need to get back with some gaming, man. I need to relax.
You know, it don't come with the 4 discs, but you know what I'm saying? It's digital.
Right.
And yeah, you got Undermine. That's another great role-playing game. If you like Zelda type games, and it's a cool, pretty cool role-playing game. And that's one thing about Game Pass, man. It's got me playing role-playing games, and I never ever was a role-playing game dude. So Phil Spencer is right. It's introducing me to genres as a gamer, and it makes it definitely more exciting. So yeah, that's about
just like this comment right here. Just like this comment right here, man. It's classical. You know, variety is more important.
Yes, it is,
man.
Variety is important than you think. Yeah, real talk. And I think Microsoft figured that out, man. I think Matty B and them, I think they understood that, yo, we got to be more than just Killer Instinct. We got to be more than just Halo. We have to attract, because they want a worldwide perception, man. Like, that's what they want. They want a worldwide perception, man. So Microsoft, it's just they want to be more of a variety. And I think that the hardcore gamer has to understand that. You're still going to get your hardcore games, but there's going to be more type of games for you to play. I don't think that's a bad thing, man.
I don't either, man. I think, you know, the only issue that I can see that is causing Microsoft some issues right now is just them getting ahead of themselves. They just need to slow it down a little bit and let things roll out, because I'm really concerned about 343, man. Because 343, I want them to win. I want all the heavyweights to win. I want them to win because I know they have good intentions. Just like this Bungie, just like this Destiny 2 is going to be ridiculous being able to play it in 60 frames per second, man. I can't wait for stuff like that. And, you know, I also just wanted to talk.
That's coming in Game Pass. That's coming in Game Pass, baby. With all the DLC and future DLC. So Destiny 2 is coming in Game Pass, man.
Exactly. Look, man, that flight simulator is a problem. That's all I'm gonna say.
It is. It's
Houston,
a game changer.
We got
It's a game changer. Yeah, it's a game changer.
It's a game changer, man. And you know, it's like I said, man, it's coming to a point, y'all, where, like I said, you're gonna have to invest, but also you're gonna be so busy gaming that you're just gonna feel so good, man.
Yeah,
like you won't have time to worry about the nonsense, because that's how Microsoft did it.
Yep.
They basically gave us a console that's so powerful. And you know what, guys? When I say this console is so powerful, I mean it.
Oh, it is.
Look,
man.
The best thing that Microsoft is doing right now, the funniest thing to me that they're doing right now, is trying to act like this thing isn't really this great. They're not really just coming out, but I'm telling you, they're gonna bang us as soon as we get our hands on it and we find out just how great this game is.
Hey, New Legal, you familiar with boxing?
Of course.
Okay, so Microsoft basically is setting up the knockout, man. You know how
that's right.
The knockout, right? You got a boxer looking at you doing something else, and then they slip that right hand in, right? Whether it's a haymaker or it's a hook. That's what they doing.
Yeah, it's the blinded punch. It's the blinded punch. Yep. No matter where it's coming from, it's got to come from an angle but see, you know what? You know you're right, because in order to get to that point that the general is talking about in a boxing match, you have to take a few punches. Because you have to be a technician. When you're trying to go for the knockout, it's a technical thing that you're doing, man. That's a study form.
Yep.
It's a study form. And when you realize, oh, this dude is doing, when you start to realize that there's a system with the way this guy fights, he's fighting with a systematic way of approaching me. Every time he's gonna throw some jabs and he's gonna come with a strong punch. He's gonna back up, he's gonna throw some jabs.
Exactly.
When you start to figure all that out, that's when you start slowly creeping in for your knockout punch. Because the knockout punch is the punch that you ain't throwing. It's the one that is not supposed to be seen, like my man General said.
Exactly.
And Microsoft is building this Series X up so masterfully. It is agitating, y'all. It is getting on our nerves that they're not saying anything. But what they're doing is they're squeezing that sponge. They're squeezing that sponge called Sony's greatness into that bucket until there's nothing else to squeeze and Sony has to come out and give a price. When that happens, Microsoft is going to come right back around with a price. And when that starts happening, it's going to be the end of the console wars. Because once Microsoft wins the price, once xCloud gets out of beta, and once Game Pass PC steadily keeps rotating their games, because I'm going to tell you, when we start acquiring those PC games, I don't want to hear it no more. You think that Series X ain't powerful? Wait till we start getting those PC games. Then I really want to hear it from everybody. He's beating it. That's beautiful. He's beating them with kindness. You know what, Mr. King, my man? Man, I don't think that could have been said even more perfectly.
Kima, salute to you. Absolutely right. He's beating them. That's
absolutely right. Yep. And you want to know something else? It's something that I've been saying. If y'all ever watch Enter the Dragon, right? The famous martial artist Bruce Lee.
Yes, sir.
In that movie, on the boat while he was going to Hans Island, there was a moment when he didn't fight, and the guy was trying to bully everybody on the boat. But when he realized he couldn't bully Bruce Lee, he told him, well, what kind of style do you have? And he's like, this is the style of not fighting, the art of fighting without fighting. That's what Phil Spencer is doing. And what happened is when he says, hey, listen, I can teach you if we get on this little raft right here, this little boat on the side of the boat, I can teach you. So when he was like, you first, I'll come behind you. When the guy stepped up on the boat, he took the rope off. Sucker. You see what I'm saying? Sucker. Now you just you see what I'm saying? You gotta beat your opponent with the mind.
Exactly.
That's the art of fighting without fighting. And Microsoft is showing you how they're going to do it. And even if this price of the Series X doesn't tantalize you, that Lockhart price is going to get you. Because when we found out that CPU hasn't been compromised, it's a wrap.
New legal. The Lockhart is nothing but a Series X with a lower GPU. That's it. Everything
That's all it is, man.
Everything is the same. Matter of fact, they put the specs out. The GPU is not as strong as the Series X, but everything else is the same.
Now watch this, General. Can I speak on that?
That's amazing.
This is what people don't understand. The GPU doesn't have to be heavy set.
Exactly.
You know why? Because they have the cloud.
Exactly.
They have cloud GPUs.
Smart, my friend.
In a form of software.
You are.
So if any time Microsoft wants to turn that juice up, you're talking about an overclock. They laughing at that. Laughing at that.
Exactly.
That GPU is already up there. So anytime they want to just put a little virtual GPU energy up in there, they can do that. So don't let them specs fool you, because cloud don't have no specs.
Right. Exactly. And one thing we have to understand is very simple. Everybody is not into 4K. Everybody is not into big TVs. And Microsoft figured it out. Microsoft figured it out. There's a lot of you who got gaming monitors. There's a lot of you who still got 1080p TVs, or your TV shoots to 1440p. There's people that probably can't afford the $3,000 or $2,500 TV, right? So they're smart. They're catering to those gamers. And they're gamers. They're not casuals. They're gamers too. And they could be hardcore gamers. They just don't care for 4K. And
Right.
Microsoft figured that out. They just don't care for 4K. They just want
Right.
their games. I had somebody
Right.
tell me, hey, New League, I'll share the story with you. I had somebody tell me in the mansion, right? Because I was talking about gamer scores. I said Xbox Live is about gamer scores and achievements. And they said to me, well, no, it's not, because I don't care about gamer scores and achievements. I said, but you're on Xbox Live. So how could you not be about achievements and gamer scores? And the person told me they only play the game to enjoy the game. And I said, you know what? That's actually heavy because everybody plays games different. And I get it. Just like everybody play games different. And Microsoft gets it. 14, new Zen hardware, yo, extreme performance. For probably $250 or $299, it won't stay on the shelf, yo. It won't
man.
stay on the shelf. It'll be sold out. Straight up.
It won't. And you know, that's the thing about it, man. They are killing us with the silent mode, man. And notice we got what? One more show to go, y'all. Maybe 1.5, maybe 2 shows left if they drop one right before the release, but at least a good one. We got to September.
Well, we got the hardware show in September. We got the hardware show in September. That's confirmed.
That's right. So I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what, Microsoft, do your thing. Slow down a little bit. Get your games right.
Yeah.
Look, we don't have to have every game saved. We don't have to save every game. When we're talking next gen, y'all, let's do it. Let's go next gen. Get these games. Let's drop them. Say, hey, these are Series X games, and let's go. You got the Lockhart for that. Think, Microsoft. You got that one. Let those ones that can't afford it, they got an avenue like y'all always done for us. Y'all have always let the door crack. You never shut that door on us. Never. That's what makes you great. That's what makes Microsoft and the Xbox community great. We always had a way to just get there. And Microsoft with the Lockhart is helping people who may not be able to get the Series X at the time of release, but your current Xbox can at least help you get the Lockhart, and that can sustain you until a later date. Because listen, man, as long as you can game on a level of prestige to where you're not too far behind, that's good, man. And like the general said, everybody is not spending the same amount of money. Everybody don't make the same amount of money. That's the realization of it all. And I'm glad Microsoft sees that, because they're going to take care of as many people they can going into the next generation. But mind you, I am no longer a fan with bringing all these old. I'm so glad they discontinued the Xbox One X. I'm so glad they continued the Xbox One S, because we didn't know the digital, because we didn't need it, man. We don't need it anymore going forward. Not with all this glorious new technology. And if y'all are tripping on me, go do some research. Look up this wonderful technology that we're about to obtain. Yeah, and I'm telling you guys, you're not going to want anything else. You're going to want that new tech, man. I'm telling you. And listen, it's always been like this, right? It's always went like this. In the beginning, there's always day one gamers, right? Yeah. No matter what, always gonna have those day one buyers. Then you have those buyers that wait another year. Well, I'm gonna wait another year because it's gonna be on sale. You always have that sale buyer. He's always about the sale. Yeah, so next year he's gonna get the next buyer.
Yeah, all that. Yep.
Right. He's about that. Exactly. Yep. And then after that, you have the 3-year guy that comes midterm around, and that's usually when these companies make a new console. See, they know these things. And then 2 years later, you have that last group, the procrastinators. We call them the procrastinators. That get the last era of the game, like the last 2 years of its lifespan, and they carry it over to the next one. That's all good. It's always been like that. But we don't have to, when we go into a next generation, feel like we have to carry every single thing over when it's not necessary. The Xbox Series X is a great console. It's never been done before. Let it have its glory. Let it shine. We don't need to take nothing away from it. Let that bad boy shine, man.
Yeah.
Let's go to next gen smiling. It hurt me, man, that Halo got that treatment that it did. Because really, to be honest with you, Microsoft is trying to do too much to please us. We'll hear from the new legal. Microsoft, you ain't got to do all that to please me. I'm an Xbox fan. And when you told me the Xbox Series X is coming, I've been looking out for it. Day one.
Yeah.
I don't want to play it. You remember when we used to talk about it? It's kind of hard, man. Cyberpunk's coming out before all them games coming out before. I really don't want to play them with my X. I want to wait for the Series X to come out. Remember that?
Series X, man. Yeah,
exactly. You want to play it on that, man.
Yeah.
And that's the feeling, man. That's the feeling. So I feel like the Series X can talk for itself. If it's true that they're not worrying about a console war, console sales, and all that, then let's do it. Let's put them games out there and let them games talk.
No legal. Why should we worry about console sales, man? Right? Why should we worry about console sales when we got brink trucks of money coming from Game Pass, yo? Like, yo, bro,
that's amazing that you said 16 million, man. That's mind blowing.
We got our games on PC, bro. Games on PC, and they making money hand over fist, yo. So, do I still got to use a business model where we still going to Blockbuster, trying to rent The Last Dragon, drinking a Capri Sun, and then we gonna go watch what? Juice with Tupac and everything stuck in the 90s? That's what we gonna do? Huh? We gonna go home in the 90s and still watch Rugrats and drinking Kool-Aid? Is Nickelodeon? Is that what we gonna do? No! We want the future, man. And Microsoft wants the future, and I've been saying it, It's the companies, man. Nintendo want to keep you in 95, and Sony want to keep you in this old Japanese way of selling games where Microsoft wants to push us to the future, man. And Xbox gamers know that. But them dopes out there don't know that. Them dopes out there don't understand that. But I tell you what, they sit there and run their mouth about Microsoft. They run their mouth about Xbox. They try to make fun of Series X. They know what's coming. It's a big.
Hey, you know what, General? You made some good points, man. Because
about to stomp on them, yo. They know what's about to happen.
That's right, because you made some good points. You can look, everything about Sony isn't bad, right? They have that fire, desire type of eye of the tiger that is all about us, and we're going to put out everything we can to make our cultic fan base go wild, right? That's a good trait for business. You take the good parts that you see. Look at Nintendo. I think they just hit a $3 billion mark increase for their company. I think it's the highest since 2008. Congratulations to Nintendo. You know, it's like there's things that you can study from each company and bring them to your fold and make it better. But I'm telling y'all right now, Game Pass is just undisputed right now. There's no answer for it.
Game Pass.
Nobody. You know why? Because nobody took the time. Seriously. I remember. Let me just rewind that back. I remember back in the day, I was reading this article of what Activision and Microsoft. And I don't know. This is for the people who may not have heard this story. But y'all know that Xbox Live would not have been called Xbox Live because Activision was almost about to make their version of Xbox Live first. Like that, it was going to be that first. What happened was they just didn't have the complete faith in it. They believed a little bit, but they didn't put their faith in it. They didn't want to put that money out, and then it didn't happen right. So Microsoft was like, you know what? That's a good idea. Let us try this. And Activision basically did this. We're going to sit back and watch. And if it actually works, we want to put this game on it. It was Call of Duty, y'all. And look, 10 years later, Activision came out and was like, damn, we regret that we ever let Microsoft get hands on that technology when we had it in our hands and we just didn't believe in it. And this is what Activision said. You don't have to come up with no theories for Xbox Live. It is the best online console gaming platform, period. Activision said that. Like, you don't have to, it's not even watered down with that truth. So when you take something that concrete, right?
Yep.
And you build on it, and you put a Game Pass on that, and you put 100 games on that to compete with the industry, because we know this number 100 is a sweet spot right now. We know other companies that are using this 100 game stuff too. So this competition thing is real. The cloud is real. But Microsoft has been working on their cloud for what, General, 11 years?
Yep,
and
11 years.
And they've been working on cloud computing since 2013.
Exactly.
They've been getting this Azure cloud to be developed within the Xbox since 2013. That was the whole purpose of the Xbox One. And now you're right. Now we're going into the X Cloud. And once you get, and the X Cloud is nothing but the Azure cloud being used for mobile gaming. Now, once all of that matures and it grows up, like I keep trying to tell people, it's gonna come a point in time where when you mention gaming, you're going to have to mention Xbox, because Xbox is about to become that gaming face platform for gaming. Everywhere. Get ready, y'all. Buckle up and be proud to be an Xbox fan, y'all, because that day is coming. And I can't wait to see the celebration. We're going to have a celebration. You guys are all invited. We're going to have a celebration when that daggum console drops, man. And I want to see people show your TVs, show your games, show what you're going to buy. Don't worry about the critics. Yo, shout out to the people who went out there and broke bread for Battletoads on his day, on his release day. I heard Game Pass blew up over 4 million on its first day.
Woo,
just people went nuts.
Say it again. Say it again.
4 million on his release date, man. On Game Pass, over 4 million. Xbox fans are nasty right now, man. Showing that gameplay. That's what I'm talking about, man. We gonna do us. Don't worry about what the industry has set up to try to make us look bad. The one thing that they've never been able to make us look bad at, that's gaming. Yep. They can never fade us with that. We are the gamers of the console community. When you mention gaming, you gonna have to put some respect on the Xbox community, man. That's the bottom line.
Exactly, yo. Screw your jokes and your little stupid puns, man. Screw your jokes and your little puns and all that, man. You're gonna respect Xbox gamers. You're gonna respect us, man. For real.
That's right, y'all. We wanted to come out tonight and give y'all a little something. I know, General, look, man, I know, because I was trying to bug you to get this show done over the weekend. You was tired. I was tired. But like I said, man, these guys here, man, you know what, man? Sega Man 101, Black Jedi, 100, Techno Blast, Metalhead, Emmanuel A1, King James, who else?
Dirt McGritty. Dirt McGritty, baby. 100.
McGritty, that's right. Dirt McGritty. Who's this dude? Bossy One. Techno Funk, Mr. Kima. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all you guys coming out, because it's what motivates us. The dynamic duo, the 1-2 punch, Southpaw conventional, the sidestep 2-piece. We the Wonder Twins, Mario and Luigi. You know what I'm saying? However you want to put it. However you want to put it. Spartan Lock and Spartan Master Chief. However you want to put it. We good. Marcus Phoenix and Dominique Santiago. However you want to put it. Barrett and my man Augustus. Oh, however you want to put it. This dude over here, the General, man, it's an honor to be next to you, man. You've grown very well in these Xbox streets. And I'm going to tell you something, General. you've made many people proud, man, of you, bro. A lot of people love your excitement, love your energy, and I knew it, man. And it's just a thrill to do these shows with you, man, and watch you, put that energy out because we need that, man.
I love it, man. This is what we building, man, right? We don't flip-flop over here. We ain't no flip-floppers with extra cheese. We don't play the neutral game over here. We Xbox, baby. We Xbox to the death of it, baby. Give me my green jacket. Put a hole in one. Call me Xbox Tiger Woods. Give me a 4 iron. Hole in one. You understand? We don't flip-flop over here, yo. We don't sit there and flip-flop. I'm tired of all these Xbox podcasts flip-flopping, trying to play neutral. Where the real Xbox podcast at? It's right here. Di-RRec Gaming. You don't need to be nowhere else because all them other dudes is frauds. They fraud. They fraud. Because right here at Di-RRec Gaming, we Xbox bound, Xbox Central, Xbox Passion, Xbox Gamers, Xbox for life. We don't play that neutral stuff over here. You don't got no PlayStation dudes on our panel talking about Xbox news. You don't got no PlayStation dudes running YouTube channels talking about, you know what I'm saying, speaking on Xbox business. Don't know PlayStation dude need to speak on Xbox business. Don't know PlayStation dude need to make no videos about Xbox business. Don't know PlayStation dude need to talk about Xbox because they don't understand Xbox.
That's facts, man. I don't look. It just trips me out, man. That it's all good. Like look, I'm good, but it's just like, listen, man.
Sorry, I'm at a point. I had to say that. That's how a lot of Xbox gamers feel. I had to get that.
No, you're good. No, you're good. I'm talking about. I'm at a point where, there has to be some kind of respect to the Xbox community for 20 years of their service, man. At this point, when I see an Xbox show or anybody that represents Xbox, it kills me every time, somehow, some way, the word PlayStation comes out of their mouth. To this day, I still don't get that. Like, I can go literally watch a PlayStation show from all over the place, and you'll never hear the word Xbox.
You'll never hear the word Xbox. You'll never. You're right.
You'll never hear it. And you know what? We're not looking to be heard from over there. That's the whole point. Like, I don't go to Nintendo to hear somebody speak on Xbox. It's not gonna validate what if I'm watching your show, right?
Yep.
I genuinely like your show.
Yeah.
You're not validated because you tell me that, you like Xbox or not. I don't care. Shout out to my man Vodka. What's up, baby? I don't care because at the end of the day, man, all I want y'all to do is game. Okay? It really doesn't matter to me.
Shizno Elite is right. So many gamers, now I don't mean to cut you off, I gotta say this. So many Xbox gamers, they're willing to turn on Xbox, man. That's why I say you gotta put on. You gotta put on, man. Put on, man.
That's right. You gotta put on, y'all. Listen, don't be scared. Look, I don't know, man, but like me in general, we here with y'all, man. We are y'all. There's nothing special about us, man. We on the mud just like y'all are. We the bottom, baby. We the down bottom. But you know what? I remember Drag On making a joint called Down Bottom. And it was fire too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We down here, man. We hear y'all loud and clear. You know why we hear y'all loud and clear? Because we're y'all. I'm not look, man, I'm not somebody special. I'm right here. I see exactly what y'all say. And I know exactly what y'all mean when y'all say it. And it's true. Like, we done been here for 20 years. Listen, man, you don't have to, I don't need to hear any other console name out your mouth. I have consoles, and I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do a show one day. I know I've been saying it, but it's just, I gotta find the time to do it. It's gotta be creative. But I want to put my consoles out here, and I want to make a video about it.
There you go.
Like, I come from that place to show you, because these consoles, if I could put some for detective dust on it and show and turn out the lights and put the blue ultraviolet lights on it, you would see my little fingerprints when I was a kid. These are my consoles, not consoles that, oh, all of a sudden I want to look like I'm this great gamer, so I went out and bought these retro consoles. Bro, these are my consoles. The new legal's fingerprints as a kid are on these consoles. And I really want to do a show live and direct on it to improvise on the fact that them consoles don't prove that you are a gamer at all.
Talk about it.
That's not what makes you a gamer, man. You know, I was a little kid, right? And I got to bring this story up one more time because every time I think about it, it's just iconic, bro. It's iconic how I moved back in the day as a preschooler and when I was in the first grade. I was already on another level, man. I'm just glad somebody took pictures of this.
You was
because
baby
you know
legal. You was baby
legal.
Baby legal.
Facts, man. When I was baby legal, you know what I'm saying? When I was baby legal, man, I was doing big things. I was already standing out, right? Cat, I wanted to be a damn Pac-Man arcade machine for Halloween. I ain't want to be no damn pumpkin. I ain't want to be no skeleton, no ghost. I wanted to be a Pac-Man arcade. And my mom found one. I couldn't believe it. Wow. I was like, whoa, they actually have an arcade suit for me. I'm putting on. I put on for my arcade, baby. I put on. And when they took that picture of me, I had no idea that the kids that were behind me were ghosts.
Wow.
I would have never believed you couldn't have staged that up.
Nah.
And to this day, I was like, look at that right there. Wow. You see, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, tell you, I seen a bit, that's it. Facts, Tech. Facts, Tech. No, you have. That's right. This is real. I ain't lying about none of this. Like Pac-Man was my dude, man. I had the hat, the shirt, jacket. Pac-Man was my dude, man. And I put on for Pac-Man. Because Pac-Man changed the game. As an arcade fan,
I was there with you, man. I was right there with you. I had Pac-Man pajamas, Pac-Man cereal. I love the Pac-Man cartoon that used to come on. It was Pac-Man. Pac-Man, the Saturday morning cartoon that used to come on. Bruh, Miss Pac-Man, Miss Turbo Pac-Man, Baby Pac-Man, Junior Pac-Man, Pac-Mania. Bruh, I was Pac-Man'd out, bruh. And it all came from a dude who looked at a leftover pizza. Can you believe that, bro? The idea came from a Japanese guy who looked at the half-eaten pie and came up with Pac-Man, and changed the world.
That's right. That's right. That's facts, man. And like I said, y'all, it's more to gaming than just pushing them buttons.
Exactly.
You know, you have to have that heart, man. And when you have that heart, they can't take it away from you, man.
Nah.
They can't take it away from you. You don't get bothered by this stuff because you listen to people who are sheep.
Yeah.
On social media, man, they're like boats with no sail, right? So they go wherever the water and the wind tosses them. They go wherever they're popular, wherever they can fit in. I just told you I ain't like fitting in. I ain't never like fitting in.
Nope.
You can't fit in because I was standing out, fam.
Exactly, fam. You was always Ralph. You was always Ralph for New Edition. You was always the lead singer, baby. You always was.
I was what was his name? Griffin, the Temptations.
Oh yeah, David Ruffin. David Ruffin.
Yeah, Ruffin. I was David Ruffin, fam. I was the one with the glasses.
Exactly.
Look nerdy until you give me a microphone, and then I get all the women.
Exactly.
Facts, you gotta stand out, y'all. The Xbox community, the reason I came and I enjoyed this community all these years, y'all.
Me too, man.
It's right here.
Me too.
That's right. Me and the general been waiting for this day. But we can look down and see y'all's comments.
That's right.
Man, y'all don't understand what that does for us. The little bitty things, man.
Warms my heart, man.
Man, because this is what it's about. You're gaming right now because you out here talking gaming. We chilling.
Yep. Y'all
For a
care
little
about
bit of our
Xbox,
life,
man.
y'all.
Y'all care about
Little bit
Xbox,
of our
man.
life.
Yep.
Chilling, y'all. And everybody's in a different area. Everybody's in a different place. And
Yep.
and listen, y'all, I'm about to get 2 hurricanes. So
Woo!
pray for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my boat ready. You know, we've been listen, we need some water.
Yeah, but not
But
that
if
much
these
water.
2
Not
hurricanes
that much
come,
water. Not that much water.
yo, we've already had a massive flood one time. Houston
Yeah.
went underwater. It rained for like 28 days. I don't know if y'all remember that. It happened like maybe 4 years ago. It was
Yeah, that's
crazy,
crazy.
like 2016 or something. And
Hey,
it could possibly happen again, but this one may be worse. So, you
true.
know what I'm saying? You know, but I need the water, man. I got a new yard out here trying to grow some grass, trying to, you know, Techno Glass know what I'm talking about out here, man. He up the highway. Mr. Kima know he up the highway. It's hot out here in Texas, bro.
Hey, New Legal.
Noah's Ark 2.0.
Hey, New Legal.
Tell me about it.
Hey, New Legal.
What's up, fam?
I want to end this show on a serious note. I want
Let's do it.
me and you to have a real discussion about 343 and what you feel about the company and the job that Bonnie Ross is doing. Like, we're gonna have a real honest discussion.
Okay. That's
And
cool.
also,
Let me come in here and give me some of this shrimp my wife cooked for me. What? Hey, wait a minute. Let me come back in here. They attack me, man. They attack me live and direct. Y'all see that? No love in my house, man.
But also, how you feel about the direction of Halo? And you know, I want to say this, man. You know, I'll start it off, right?
Okay.
I think 343 is kind of a victim of its own success, right? Because Halo 4, I love Halo 4. The first time I saw Halo 4, the graphics was bananas, man. The graphics was bananas. I like the story in Halo 4. I like the fact that they added new enemies. I forgot the name at the time, but you probably know New Legal. So, and then you know, Halo 4 was great campaign, but a lot of people didn't like the multiplayer because they said they were trying to be like Call of Duty. So I understood, you know, that mishap. And then Halo 5, I thought Halo 5 was cool for what it was, but it felt like a step backwards to me as far as the campaign. But the multiplayer was absolutely legendary. Warzone, as you can see, Call of Duty bit, Call of Duty copy, they got their own Warzone. So you should know that Warzone came from Halo, but don't nobody want to give Halo or Microsoft credit, as usual, right? But I want to say this.
Go ahead, man. I laugh at this one. We don't let that one breathe. Go ahead,
The Odd Couple. Oh, yeah. That's all right. That's all right, Esther. I can still stick your face in dough and make gorilla cookies.
All right, Big Shirley. All right, Big Shirley.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I think Halo, and people might get mad at me for saying this, but I just got to keep it real, man. I think Halo is a legacy title.
Right.
And I think that Halo, I'm not going to say has run its course. Right. I think Halo has had a great run. Right. We're talking 2001.
Right.
We're talking 19 years later. And 343, you know, they were given $500 million. And honestly, I believe that money went to the engine and it went to making this an open world thing, all the new content. You see, they added some new the grappling hook. They added some new battle things. It's just the fact that I think 343, they never had a chance to make their own IP. Now, maybe I'm wrong because 343 is made up of a lot of people that didn't move on with Bungie and they worked on the original Halo.
Right. So let's get that straight. That's the same team. It just split, y'all.
Right.
Same
Exactly.
Group of people. Right.
Just split. So I know Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2, the real-time strategy joints, they've been very successful. But I'm just speaking as an Xbox gamer. I don't think it's a smart thing
Don't influence them, Shizno. Don't influence them.
Hey, man. Shizno Elite, you my, yo, salute.
No!
Yo, a cigar for you. A cigar for you, Shizno Elite. Oh,
Don't
the man said it.
them.
The man said it, yo.
We're going in. We're going in.
I say this, man. Look, I say this honestly. I think Halo Infinite should be Master Chief's last ride. Whatever that ride is, I think Master Chief's last ride should be Halo Infinite. Because even Marcus Phoenix in Gears 3, one of my favorite Gears, woo! Absolute nuts. Right. He even sat down on the beach. You remember, he took his do-rag off, and he was done. He was done with all this madness, right? And I feel like Master Chief is such a legacy character. And I feel like, yo, a lot of Xbox gamers, it's almost like a Star Wars confliction, right? I feel like we need to explore, and I'm just being honest as the general, I'm putting 10 cigars on this, and I hope 343 hear me, whoever listens to this show. We need to explore the Halo universe. It is a huge universe, a sci-fi dynasty, but you keep on tying it to Master Chief. And I get when New Legal says, yo, you listening to the whiners, the wieners, the crybabies. Yo, it's a universe, bro. And you didn't took 19 years. OSTD, Halo Reach, all these spinoffs, man. Yo, why can't we just explore the universe, man? All the side stories, right? All the side stories, all the new aliens, or the you know, you go through this Halo ring, or you go to this other planet and you fight this race of enemies, or yo, I just think Master Chief has stuck his flag in Xbox. He is Xbox, as Phil would say. But I just feel like in 2020, New Legal, and we've had conversations about this.
You got a little following. You got a little following going here. I'm going to reach in the closet and give me a mic here in a minute.
Hey, bro, I don't speak no bull. I'm keeping it real. I think Microsoft and Xbox need a new flagship. I think Master Chief can sit out in the universe. He can still be on the banners. I just think that it's time for us to get a new identity. Maybe it's Hellblade, right? Maybe it's Hellblade. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, the chick from Hellblade, right? Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? Whatever new IP is coming. But
I got you.
I feel like Xbox needs a new flagship. And I think 343 is feeling the pressure of trying to keep this legacy title going because this is what Xbox gamers want. I'm not saying that Xbox gamers don't want Halo. Not saying that. I think that those that grew up with Xbox and love Xbox and had every single Xbox, and you remember back in the day, we had the posters of Master Chief. You remember getting the magazines. You remember cutting off the front of the magazine. You remember getting the collector's editions. People got statues of Master Chief.
You ready? You ready for me to speak on it?
Yeah, I'm about to say this. I just feel like we should send Master Chief in the sunset and move on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We ain't moving Master Chief nowhere. For this simple fact. For this simple fact. It would be like telling Nintendo to get rid of Mario Brothers. It would be equivalent to telling Sega to get rid of Sonic.
Right?
The problem with the Xbox community is exactly what the general professed. We do not appreciate our greatness. And we wonder why. Excuse my language. Shit be happening to us. We have a brand new engine. Nobody talks about it. I've been saying this for a long time. General, you my witness. And many others. There's people like 100, Ebot.
Yeah.
Sega Man 101, Technoblast, and many others who are just the normals out here in these streets. I've said it on Twitter. I've said it in gaming groups. And I'm going to say it here on Di-RRec Gaming to every one of my comrades. We do not appreciate our greatness. We have allowed half-breeds to do all the talking for us. We've allowed flip-floppers to invade our communities and talk to our leaders like they're shit. We've allowed all of that because nobody has the balls to shut their asses up. Woo! They ain't come over here on new legal. Some grown-ass man. In real time, think I'm worried about them lames, homie? Come down the block. In real time, nigga, shut up. Go back in your house and get on that computer and do some more social media networking. Clown. Be the clown that you are in real time. Don't try to act like you're tough on social media. Now that that's apparent and that's very, very clear, because what I'm about to say is very, very clear. When was the last time you heard anybody in the Xbox community that y'all hold up so high and so dandy speak about that slip engine?
No one.
When was the last time you heard anybody speak on it?
No one.
And you heard the article say, damn, y'all got the baddest gaming engine in the world. That didn't hype y'all up. That didn't get y'all hype. You know why? Because y'all are so used to the bullshit. Woo! Y'all have too many clowns in your community that diverted you over to the bullshit that you don't even know how to be real and see the realness and the greatness of what you got. To the point where now you down talking Master Chief. And Master Chief is the only thing that's has lasted this long with his greatness. Now, am I on that tip that Master Chief could take a backseat? I'm good with that. I'm with what somebody said up with him. Master Chief don't have nothing to prove. So because he has nothing to prove means exactly why he should never die. Master Chief is something fun to play. When as a gamer should you ever get tired of playing something that's just fun? Halo is fun. You think I don't care how many elites I kill, how many grunts I shoot down, how many jackals?
But is it fun anymore? That's a real question. Is it
Who
fun
said
anymore?
It's not fun anymore? There's millions of Halo fans that are ready to play Halo.
But I'm not worried about this. My argument is not about the Halo fans, sir. My argument is about new fans bringing them to the city.
It ain't your time to speak. I didn't speak when you were speaking.
Go ahead, Skip. Go ahead.
Halo is great. Now, I'm agreeing with you to a certain extent because me and General always do this. But this is the beautiful thing. We've been talking about this for years, y'all. This is some funny stuff. Halo is your logo. It is your logo, Xbox community. And when you get rid of your logo, what the hell do you have left? Hellblade is no Master Chief. I'm sorry.
She cuter.
She's no Master Chief. All right.
Yet.
Fable is a Master Chief. Look at it.
Okay.
It just came back. What we need from Halo is exactly what I was talking about today.
Which is?
Y'all don't let that damn game become next generation. Stop trying to cater it because that's exactly why Halo 5 got messed up. Because they kept trying to cater, like you said, they kept trying to make people happy.
Exactly.
We're at a point. Stop trying to make these lames happy. Make a damn great game. Shut up, put it out there, and let the real fans take care of it. Bottom line. You can tell me that a Battletoads game, which is anime and looks like a straight cartoon, get this with a 77, but yet 4-point-some-odd million people played that game on its release date and has already sealed its fate. You telling me people ain't having fun? people was excited for Halo. Halo was about to become and evolve into something that we've never played with it before. Let it grow. And understand this, because this is the same damn problem I got with Gears. Same damn problem. But you got to understand this. Halo, from what we know, isn't even the beginning, y'all. Remember, the Halo that we started on 20 years ago just started right after Reach died. Remember, they were on the emergency fleet run back, and the Covenant caught them, and they found out that Reach did not survive. That's the beginning of our legacy, people. So there's much more that meets the eye. How can we kill something off when we haven't even completed it yet? Listen.
Wait a minute. I didn't say kill off Master Chief. I didn't say that.
Listen. Yeah. We watched Pac-Man evolve, right? Pac-Man was miserable until he got some twang. He met that Marilyn Monroe Miss Pac-Man, and then you saw him on the screen. The chase. Y'all remember the chase? He courted. Hey, you gotta use the old words. You gotta go back. Right. Yep. Exactly. You remember when you got past like the first little level board of the Apple board, he met this Pac-Man. Yeah? And then as he was in his pimp mode. Pac-Man, we never saw Pac-Man act like that before. We was like, what's wrong with Pac-Man? He's acting all weird. He was courting. You gotta use that old word. He was courting. And then this Pac-Man gave him a kiss, man, on the screen. On the arcade screen. We was bugging. We was jealous. We was like, Lord, what's Miss Pac-Man taking our man away? Next thing you know, they didn't get married yet. Pac Baby came out. They had to get married. Miss Pac-Man found out she was pregnant. Nobody was tripping. Pac-Man went and got him a job. He went hustling in the animation. He was still saving the town from ghosts. He was a working man. Hey, he even became a superhero. Became Super Pac-Man at once. We watched him grow to the point where Pac-Man has nothing to prove because he's finalized, right? So now when Pac-Man comes out, what do? We go and buy that game just to do what, right?
Because it's legal. It's a legacy title. And I'm going to play bad cop here. I'm going to play bad cop because this is a real situation as an Xbox gamer. Do you think these kids today care about Master Chief? Do you think a new generation will care about Master Chief?
You know why they care, General? And I'm throwing 3 cigars down for the reason why. Because when I said nobody cares about Halo, the PC community told me, yes, we do. That damn PC community went nuts over our crumbs. And they still go nuts over our crumbs. There's people, General, who have never experienced it yet. And you just wait when they experience it on xCloud.
Okay.
General, I'm telling you to be patient. To everybody out here, the reason why Halo is struggling today is because Microsoft has allowed themselves to listen to buffoons, listen to flip-floppers and half-breeds. I tell them, Microsoft today, to listen to the people in these chats. You're going to find the silver and gold right here. You ain't going to find them on no YouTube channel with 100-some followers. They could care less. Woo! The throne has already been made. They got high-end PCs and all kinds of shit. They ain't worrying about us little console gamers down here. They can't even play our games better than us. You want to find some real gamers? Come right up in here. I'm a bad man on Gears. You don't hear me talking about no damn frame rates. Put your ass up on Gears. I ain't got to have no high-end PC to knock you out. We're gamers here. And we're console gamers. And as a matter of fact, put some respect on it. We're Xbox gamers. That makes us different. We don't play games where we walk around every 5 minutes and we gotta hear a damn language speeches.
So New Legal. So you mean to tell me you willing to risk Halo Infinite and Gears becoming like the new Star Wars movies, which make no sense, and the fans turn against it? Is that what you're willing to risk? You got 5 Gears games.
What's this? I am willing to risk it.
And now you're making a whole new Halo Infinite game, and they're trying to save a legacy title instead of making a new title. So you mean to tell me that there's more to go in Halo? There's more to explore?
There's more to go, and I'm willing to risk it because the last Star Wars movie was the greatest one of all. They went out with a bang. Because when you listen to your fans, unlike they did, they learned a valuable lesson. We've been listening to the wrong people. And we had to go back and listen to our fans. Hint, the reason Gears 5 is in this predicament that it was in. It was listening to the wrong people, and it was catering to casuals. And here we are, the ones who helped build the game, saying there was never a room for casual. To roam his mouth in Gears, we're different. Gears is a different pedigree. We're mean. We're killers. We gut you. We shoot your head off with gnashes. We curb stomp you. How dare you come up in here and make it funny with emotes? How dare you come up in here, make it funny with all this dancing and shit? How dare you take away the damn mic in between rounds? How dare you do something weak like that? This is Gears. If you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, get your ass up out of here before we really break you down and make you never play this game again. That's the culture of Gears that we help establish. And if you don't respect it, we walked out. And when we walked out, what happened to that game? What happened to that game? They had to come back on their knees and say, please, we're here to listen to what you have to say now. You damn fucking right you do. When you start giving respect to the damn real gamers, don't let them think that they don't know who the hell you are. They know who we are. We stop playing, they learn who you are real quick when you stop playing. That's where your power is at, when you stop playing. You down here are the real gamers. The story of Master Chief that we got right now is a beginning story. They just stretched it. How did we lose our minds to not appreciate Buck? We had Buck and ODS team, man. Buck was raw. Buck was one of those bad boys. He wasn't even a Spartan, man. He was a human, a straight up just regular soldier, gunning it down. He lived to be on Halo 5, and we didn't appreciate him. We met a new Spartan League called Agent Hunters. Okay. We've never heard of them before, but because he was a black guy, he got all this criticism. Something the world in this country, the United States of America, still hasn't outgrown, and that's the color of somebody's damn skin. Exactly. How is we as gamers reach that low when we as gamers are supposed to be the ones who set standards? We set standards. We don't reach down low. We don't go bringing our reality to the game in forefront. We leave that dumb shit back in our damn garages in the trash can or somewhere. We don't bring it up to the forefront of gaming. Now you got 343 scrambling around. They don't know how to please you. And here's my message to 343. Screw them.
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Screw them. You put out that good game with that slip engine. Anybody ain't right damn mind know that wasn't a damn slip engine. Sometimes y'all make me want to line y'all up and slap the damn shit out of every last one of y'all. Open your damn eyes and stop listening to these damn dumbasses who don't speak on the greatness of Xbox. You wonder why we run around like chickens with our heads cut off. Because it's what y'all decide to call what's real in these gaming streets. It's your gaming streets, damn it. I done told y'all are the most powerful entity, the viewers. I done told y'all because I'm y'all. You ain't gonna get nobody to tell you this shit because you know what they want from y'all? some Patreon. That's what they want. They want your nickels and quarters and your dollars. Well, I'm here to tell you tonight, I'm a working man and I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need your money. I make my own damn money. And just like the gentleman beside me, he worked and he's in the independent filming business. Don't need your damn money. We're not here for that. We don't ever want your damn money. If anything, we're going to give to you. Because you know, with the new legal, I'm not impressed on who can make money. I'm impressed on who can give their money and still be rich. If you can give and still maintain your money, you impressing me. But you just making money means you scared to lose your money. I don't want to hear that. That don't impress me. Don't come out here asking another grown-ass person for no money. I don't give a damn what it is. Find a way to make the damn money, man. Shut the hell up.
So new legal.
Don't ask the people who are building your damn shit up for money. Build your shit up. Let them do it on their own.
So new legal, let me ask you the ultimate question that probably no Xbox fan wants to ask.
How did it scratch the damn surface yet, bro? That's what they don't realize.
Here's the ultimate question. If Halo Infinite doesn't work, is it the end of Halo?
No. Because let me tell you something, General.
Okay.
With all things that are great, you're going to have problems.
Right.
There you go. If Halo Infinite was garbage, it would already been out by now.
Okay.
It would already been out by now.
Good point.
But when you're trying to aim for greatness, you are going to hit stumbling blocks. You are going to have a brainstorm. But you know what? I like what they did with this. What are they called? Come on, help me out, y'all. Not the stranded. Help me out, man.
Well, the bandit.
What are they called?
The bandit.
The bandit.
Yeah, the bandit.
Yeah. I like. See, I want to clap for them because that is the crew of the Atriots.
Right.
Bro, that's raw to me. Now you just did something there. Now let's build on that. Okay, I got it. Now look, you do this, Master Chief. If this is his last hurrah, let it be his story. But guess what? It ain't the end of the story of the Spartans, because we know that Master Chief comes from a line of Spartans, and their Spartans were created for a reason. There's so much story that we ain't even touched. Same as Gears. You're sick and tired of Gears. You know why you're sick and tired of Gears? And you know why you get that feeling? Because it's the same damn story of Marcus Phoenix. We haven't got out of Marcus Phoenix story. And guess what, people? Gears of War is more than just Marcus Phoenix story. That's why you're bored. And that's why you're tired. And that's why I told Microsoft, number 6, that's it. Don't kill him off. He done been through enough family deaths and all that. Let Marcus ride off in the sunset. Take our asses back. Get out of this swarm. Get out of this dumb shit that we don't know nothing about. Let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back. And let's go forward. Then everybody who didn't appreciate Gears is going to appreciate it. Because when you meet Aaron Griffin, the first black billionaire in gaming history, the first, with emotion, with natural resources. When you meet him, the voice of Ice-T. When you go all the way back to UIR, the battles between the Cog and UIR, there's names. Look, remember Barrett? Barrett was raw, dog, with the cigar. He was raw. He died Ruslan. But we go back and read his story. You get so many. Don's brother, Santiago, and his crew. So many stories that have to be played. We don't have to be stuck. Yo, look, man, they just barely gave us a break on the Baird and the Coltrane. We ain't even went through their stories. It's just been Marcus Phoenix, man. We ain't went nowhere else. Look, Hoffman, General Hoffman, bro, come on, bro. Hoffman alone, Hoffman and Adam Phoenix stories alone will blow you away. The things that they went through will blow you away. That's the greatness of Xbox. And that's why they hate us. Because they know we got stuff that is just full of ancient gameplay. We ain't got to go nowhere. We just got to execute it right. And the way we get there, y'all, is by guiding our devs. Care about them. Reach out to them. Speak your mind. But lead them right. Stop letting these dumb idiots speak for us. They don't care. They're not saying anything, man. We got the, you know what we should have been saying? When the hell are we going to see this slip engine? For real. Let's see this bad boy. That's how we should be talking. Make them bring it out.
I guess we're going to see it on the Series X.
Game? That's right.
I guess we're going to see it on the Series X, man.
Facts. That's how we should be talking. We got the baddest gaming engine in the world. Let us see it. Let us see it. But you don't hear nobody talking like that. Nah. Because being over here on the Xbox community has been a joke. For what? Since 2012, when you let these idiots begin to use Xbox gaming streets for propaganda. Well, the joke's on you now. The joke's on you now, because I ain't never listened to them. I don't know none of them. I just hear what y'all say. Them cats ain't important to me. They ain't. And listen, I'm not important to them. So we even. No love lost. I ain't missing out on shit. Like them dudes gonna tell me something about Xbox. Are you serious? Them clowns ain't never ran a game on Xbox. They can't tell me shit. When you see any of their names up in forums, people telling them, yo, this the dude right here you want to play with, they come holler at me. Until that shit happens, don't mention no YouTuber that's representing Xbox around me. Don't do it. Because I respect real Xbox gamers. Ones who put that groundwork down, who were there to put the gravel before the asphalt for you, some of you lame ass coward flip-floppers to walk on today and have a big mouth today. Nah, I'm back there with them dudes who are putting down that little gravel road, that dirt road before the pavement. That's why I say it's been 20 years. Sometimes we just need to show some appreciation. Sometimes we just need to act like it's great being over here. Sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Not all the time. If in your heart you want to speak about Nintendo because you just can't help it, speak on it. If it's hard for you to just, you got to blurt out PlayStation, blurt out PlayStation. That's what makes you feel good. But I knew Legal was going to tell you once, and I'm going to tell you again. I don't even do none of that shit. It ain't like I ain't never touched them damn consoles and never played on them. It just doesn't matter no more. Doesn't matter no more. Because there's only one console that's taking me to the next level. One. I don't give a damn what any article tell you. I've been around these streets long enough to know when I see a real one. And that Xbox Series X is the only real one out there. And I'm going to have it. And you better believe I'm going to have the best hookup system for it too. And I'm going to be out here letting everybody know just how great these games play. You damn right I am. So let Master Chief be the great Master Chief that he is. Let 343 do whatever they want to do with him. If they're gonna make another sequel event for it, let them do it. Be happy you got him. Because he's a legend and he's in the Gaming Hall of Fame. He's in the Guinness Books of World Records. He's up there. Take care of him. Because that's who we got. Take care of him. And mind you, he's the only first-person shooter there on the throne.
It's been 19 years. Cartoon characters. It's been 19 years, man. 19. Think about that, bro.
Hey, he's young. Bro. He's young. Pac-Man is 40. Pac-Man turned 40. Pac-Man 40. And guess what? And they celebrated him on Minecraft. They went nuts. They went and bought that DLC, and guess what they're doing? They're biting ghosts and sending them eyes back to the bunker, baby. Pac-Man lives on. 40 years old. Damn. Let Master Chief live. He's only 19 years old, man. He ain't even 20. He's not even old enough to buy alcohol yet. That'll grow some hair on his chest. Come on, y'all. Stop being so sensitive and appreciate your greatness. You don't have to buy it. You know why? because it's on Game Pass. If you're getting tired of Master Chief, be tired of him. He's on Game Pass. When you decide to not get tired of him, guess what? He's on Game Pass. You ain't gonna never hear a Nintendo fan say they're tired of Mario. They're tired of Zelda. You're not. If God of War came out next year, it's gonna sell over 5-6 million. The PlayStation fans aren't gonna get damn tired of fucking Kratos dying and getting his ass whooped. And Kratos done got his ass whooped, killed by gods over 20 damn times. He's like the best ass whoopingist. He gets his ass whooped by any hero in gaming history. He gets killed more than anybody, but they love him. He comes back with more ash on his body, with more red markings on him, tattoos and shit. He comes back every time. And they crown him. Oh, it's the best damn game. And that fucker can talk for 15 minutes every round. He can go from one area to another, just talking his ass off, and they'll crown him the king every single time. And you gotta appreciate that at some point, because that's what appreciating your brand or your company is all about. And them playing, and as much as we call them the idiots, boy, I tell you, them damn PlayStation fans, boy, they ride for them games. Boy, them 14, 15 Ratchet & Clanks. Oh, Ratchet & Clank's the best damn thing going. They ain't never tired of it. Because they don't have those flip-floppers. They don't have, listen, them donkeys have true donkey fans over there. They all compact with each other, but not the Xbox community. We got these fake-ass gamers and these fake-ass YouTubers and all this fakeness flying around. So we don't ever hear about our greatness like we should hear about our greatness.
So what you're saying, New Legal, is that you want a Blinks the Cat 4K 60 frames a second sucking all the new vacuum power. That's what you want.
You know what, General? And you can add Conker to that too.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Conker? You want a new Conker? So you want a new Banjo-Kazooie too? You want a new Banjo-Kazooie too?
No, see, you trying to be funny now. You know,
you trying to be funny.
Damn Banjo-Kazooie.
Why you don't want Banjo-Kazooie? I hear Xbox gamers screaming for a new Banjo-Kazooie. You don't want a new Banjo-Kazooie?
I don't want another damn Banjo-Kazooie game, bro. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. Give me Blinks, man. Get us our legendary characters. Let's do something. Let's do something. Look, babe, I'm going to end this, all right? We're going to end this right. You hear me? But you embarrass me. I got a reputation at hand right here. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me. You can't. Get out of here, man. I'm going to do my show. Get out of here. It's live and direct. All right, listen, y'all. Duty calls. I got to put on my cape. I love y'all. It don't stop. I love my wife. That's right, Bossy One. Master Chief is legendary. And we going to appreciate him until the wheels fall off. Because let me tell you something, General. You think we're tired of Master Chief? Let Master Chief go over on another console. And boy, they're going to rub it in our face. Let him sneak over there.
All I'm saying is Master Chief wants to be in Club Med with an umbrella drink at poolside. He wants to put his gun down and take his armor off.
Chief does not get old. That's the problem, General. He doesn't get old. He doesn't age. He's the one guy that can live on forever. He's not Marcus Phoenix in him. He's not Snake. Master Chief stays the same. And it's beautiful that they did that because we ain't got to worry about him getting old. Now listen, you know what, man? We should do a Halo once every console. Do like Nintendo does. Make a great Mario game once every console. Let's do it, y'all. We ain't got to wear them out. Just make a great one every single time.
Well, let's wrap this show up because New Legal wants to go play Banjo-Kazooie. He wants to go play Banjo-Kazooie. So let him go play his Banjo-Kazooie.
I love y'all. Hey, it's been fun. Master Chief is a legend. I'm gonna let him breathe, but we're gonna finish out and let everybody else's words. be heard and seen before we go. General, I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you
All
too.
day long. I know you got to get up and get ready for work. I got to get up and get ready for work. To the mighty Xbox community out there, we salute y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all are the reason we get hyped. We draw our energy up, even though we get tired, and we come out here and we give y'all the show because you guys are something else, man. We love you guys, and y'all give us the energy to do it. Thank you all for coming out. Once again, it's your man, the mighty new legal in the building, represent Di-RRec Game. What my man, the General? General, send us out, baby.
Xbox, you're rocking. You don't stop.
Yes, sir. Yeah.